a dream hunt, once in a lifetime opportunity to head down to Old Mexico on Savage Outdoors.
That ram is right where we left him yesterday. I mean, he's literally in the same spot. He bedded there last night and spent the whole night right there. Walk over and see what they think.
We're going to be hunting 3 different species on this trip that I've never had the opportunity to hunt. It's my first time in Mexico. We're hunting in Sonora, Mexico with Sonora Dark Horn Adventures. I'm hunting Couse deer, Desert Bighorn Sheep, and some of the biggest mule deer in the world. Years ago, I started out hunting sheep in Alaska and got the bug. I've got the sheep hunting bug bad. New experiences, that's why I love doing this.
That's where he is. I got him. Here we go.
Let's go to Mexico.
An animal, true to its ferocious nature, is savage. An untamed, uninhabitable, and unwelcoming place is savage. A relentless, fierce, wild person is savage. What it takes to be a savage. The Savage Outdoors is brought to you by Savage Arms, the definition of accuracy, and Field and Stream, where traditions begin.
The next 2 weeks on Savage Outdoors, we've got great shows for you. We're going to be hunting with Sonora Dark Horn Adventures down in Sonora, Mexico for giant couse deer, giant mule deer, and hopefully I'll get a chance at a Desert Bighorn Sheep, a lifelong dream for me. After looking at all the pictures, talking to Raul and all the guys at Sonora Dark Horn, I can't wait for this hunt to start. We're going to be doing it 2 weeks here in Sonora, Mexico. Stay with us on Savage Outdoors.
First day of our Desert Bighorn hunt here with Sonora Dark Horn Adventures. I'm pumped up. Sitting up on top of the ridge here. Just kind of doing some glassing. We've also got a goose deer, a mule deer tag too. So this is beautiful country. I've never been in this part of the world at all. Never hunted in Mexico. My first time.
Right before dark, look up on the mountain, spot a ram. Get the big glass out as fast as we can. We're running out of light. And this is a big sheep. He looks like he's got heavy bases, and I'm just not great at judging these sheep, so Chris has got to get a good look. We kind of lose our light fast, so there's no way we could get in position to even think about shooting them. And he said they normally don't move a lot at night, so we're going to leave him and hopefully come back in the morning and have a crack at him.
Got a sheep up way part of this mountain we can see. We got a ram up there.
We definitely want to get a look at him with better light. Obviously, it's too dark for camera light.
Looks kind of heavy though.
Yeah, I mean, from here he's definitely worth taking a better look at with better light. So, yeah.
Pretty cool. Good way to finish the first day. And we saw some sheep today.
You bet.
Yeah. Tomorrow's another one. That ram is right where we left him yesterday. I mean, he's literally in the same spot. He bedded there last night and spent the whole night right there. Walk over and see what they think. He just walked around the corner there. Guys are starting to glass into the mountain. They don't think he's old enough to shoot, so we're just going to let him go. We're not going to go up and look. Now it's time to start glassing, see if we can find another one again.
Guys are glassing their tails off. We're just getting the sun down below this big mountain here. This is what we've been waiting to look at. Once that sun totally sets, we can get a good look at it. Just trying to cover more country and try to locate one. We saw a lot of sheep earlier today, just no big rams. And that one this morning was right where he was supposed to be, just wasn't quite big enough. We'll find one. Day 3, kind of on the east side of the mountain range that we saw the ram on yesterday morning that we passed up. Gonna work this side out and see what we can see. Yesterday was good. We saw a lot of sheep. We just gotta find that big old ram that we can go after. Just gotta pick these mountains apart. It's gonna be another pretty day. It's probably gonna get hot though. It's nice and clear. As that sun gets up, it's gonna get warm. But game on once we find one. These guys are really good at picking these hills apart, glassing this stuff out. If they're there, we'll find them. So we spot this buck. It's real quick. We see a couple coues deer up on the hill, and these coues deer are always up high. For me, thinking about coues deer, I think about whitetails, and they're going to be in the bottoms. Well, down here, it's really the opposite. The mule deer are on these big flats out here in the desert, and the coues deer are on the sides of these hills, really in sheep country. They get up high, and that's where they like to feed. Jacob, right up on the hill here where I was looking. You better hurry up, bud.
Get your line down sometime. It's probably best. Look at you.
It's gonna be a solid uphill look though. I don't see the deer anymore. Oh, I do now. Jacob, right up on top of the hill there, see his tail. He's up over the top. That other buck might have gone down that way or something. We spot this deer. Looks like a good buck. We get a quick look and he gets over the hill on us. So we hurry around the hill, we run out across this flat, get up on the side of this mountain, and we're trying to glass and locate these deer.
He's right near, fairly close by.
What's that?
I think he's fairly close by. Usually those little ones give the big ones away.
Yeah. I just saw our first coues deer buck that we got a pretty good look at. He was only about 375 yards. We could have killed him. I haven't looked at these coues deer a lot, so it's kind of got to go off of what these guys were saying. They said that's kind of an average buck. They don't want to shoot them here till they get over 100 inches for sure. We're gonna give this other buck we saw one more look and see if we can find him. We just totally lost him, never got him on film. If not, we're going sheep hunting. But that was cool. We could have got him.
Let's go back over to the other side where we first saw him. I think that we've covered this side pretty good, and he might have pushed that doe back over. So
we definitely covered all that pretty good. So
yeah, we covered it. Let's go back over there, and there's a chance he might be on that same hillside.
All right, let's get back in the truck and just drive all the way around that hill.
Yep.
All right, and then I want to go sheep hunting. I'm just gonna hop out and look real quick. I can't see good from this side. You talk about it happening fast. We come around, we glass for just a second. Chris locates a doe, and then right beside her, there's that buck. We're in hurry up mode to try to get into position and get a good look at this deer and see if it's one old enough, is he a shooter, and then try to get a shot at it.
I got a deer.
Where are you looking?
Right here. You see that saguaro that's leaning to the right? She's down below it, about 30 yards. Probably not going to be alone. Yeah, there's a buck. Hey, he's a good buck.
Shooter?
Right at that saguaro that's leaning to the right.
I need to get something to rest on.
You see the saguaro leaning to the right?
Yeah, I'll have to.
He's got 2 arms, 1 on each side.
What's it? I don't have him. Hold on. He's got 2 arms.
The right side is a little bit lower.
Oh yeah, I got him. I got him. You see him, Jacob? He's walking straight up the hill.
Yeah, I got him. He's 362. 362? Stay on.
I mean, he's walking up the hill. I got him. See him rubbing a tree. I see the tree moving. See it thrashing. That's where he is. I got him. Just straight up. He's right behind the. Here we go. How about that, man? This guy's been wanting one of these coues deer to die really bad. I could tell that.
That wasn't the same deer we saw.
No, that's not the deer I looked at in the scope. I agree with you. I think this deer is wider than the one this morning. That's my first coues deer. I've never seen one.
It's a good one to start with.
Till today. Well, I take it back. We saw some the first morning, but first time I ever put one in the crosshair, that's for sure.
It's a good one, man.
And we shot him at the top of the hill, so I don't think this is going to be a 2-minute walk.
We'll time you.
Okay. You want me to bring him back down?
Yeah, you bet.
Got it. Ooh, that pricks. So coues deer are like sheep, huh? This is crazy. This is steep country for what I would call a white-tailed deer. These coues deer like to live up high. We shot from the bottom all the way up. It was almost like a sheep shot. Those boys are a lot better shape than I am. They found him. Yeah, the 2 mountain goats ran up ahead of me. You know, when you look at them, here, I'm gonna lay that over there if you don't mind. That when you look at that face, I mean, it's no different than really aging a regular whitetail. Short nose, starting to get that Roman nose. That neck goes straight into the brisket. I mean, that's, you know, we were talking about that earlier when we saw some of those younger bucks, and this is obviously different than those other deer. That's a beautiful, beautiful. Oh, dark horns, kind of chipped that end off right there a little bit. He's been rubbing too. The rut is on in January, so if you want to do a hunt in January, hunt rut and mule deer and coues deer.
And sheep, we still got to kill a sheep.
We're gonna kill a sheep. Yeah, but I mean, to come hunt deer in the rut in January, you know, back in the States, all of our ruts are, it's all done, you know. These mule deer and these coues deer, this guy was on a doe. I don't know if that's the same buck we saw earlier or not, you know, but I think it probably is because, you know, it kind of goes forward, like I was saying, just a little lean to it. Yeah, the hard part now, that truck's way down there.
Hey, it's always a good thing when you kill one of these and you can still see the trap is on there.
You good? Mm-hmm. Tough guy. If you want a great hunt, give these guys a call. Raul and all of his staff, you talk about first-class lodging, first-class meals, world-class animals. It doesn't get any better than this. I'm having a blast. We're going to be right back here next week on Savage Outdoors. 2-week series here in Sonora, Mexico, hunting with Sonora Dark Horn Adventures. Thanks for watching Savage Outdoors. We'll see you next week.
This segment of Savage